Alright guys, welcome back to the next video on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about two leaked Megas coming in November. Let's start off with Mega Gallade. So, Mega Gallade, let's move over to the Mega tab here. Mega Gallade does have the stats of max CP of 5112, an attack stat of 326, a defense stat of 230, and a stamina of 169, so this will be mostly a glass cannon Pokemon, with the typings of Psychic and Fighting. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't have the movesets here, but we do have regular Gallade, so let's go straight into it. Now, according to the movesets here, the best one to go for is Confusion and Psychic. However, I would be going mostly for maybe Low Kick, Close Combat, and then a Psychic afterwards, just because it gives a bit more diversity. And also there's not that many good fighting types Pokemon on the game that you can get relatively easily, so Mega Gallade would be really good to fit that position on the team. But if you do want a Psychic type Pokemon, I do think there are better ones. Just give me 2 seconds. Alright guys, so as you can see here, Mega Gallade is 8th on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yep. And you do have Mega Latias and Latios beat it, and also Mega Metagross, Mega Mewtwo X and Y. So for me personally, I wouldn't go for Mega Gallade. However, it is probably the most accessible one out when it does come out, due to Latios and Latias has only been out once or twice after its first release. Mega Metagross isn't out yet, Necrozma isn't out yet, and Mega Mewtwo X and Y aren't out yet. So it is the best of a normal Pokemon that isn't legendary, but you do have Latios and Latias there to fit that bill if you want. So let's get back to the stats. So Mega Gallade is weak to Fairy, Flying and Ghost. These are all single weaknesses, and then takes reduced damage from Fighting and Rock type Pokemon. So not the greatest of resistances and weaknesses there, because there's just not that many of them. If it was the other way around, it would be a bit better, but it's unfortunately not. But in raids, we are looking at a 2583 CP for 100% IV, and if it is weather boosted, you're looking at 3230. Now, let's move on to the second Pokemon on this list, which is Mega Garchomp. Alright guys, and the next Pokemon we are going to look at is Mega Garchomp. So as you can see here, it has a max CP of 6132, with an attack stat of 339, a defense stat of 222, and a HP stat of 239. This Pokemon is very high attack and well rounded in defense and HP, so it will not be a glass cannon. It should be able to tank a few hits. Unfortunately, once again, it doesn't have the movesets. However, we do have the current movesets for Garchomp. So as you can see here, Dragon Tail and Outrage being the most powerful, and then Earth Power being the legacy move from Comday. So for me, I'd be going Dragon Tail, Outrage, Earth Power. But as you can see here, he has quite a lot of diversity. So if you did want to go Fire Blast as well, that is also a good way of getting a good diverse attacks off for PvP. Not only that, it has a double resistance to Electric, single resistance to Fire, Poison and Rock, whilst having a double weakness to Ice and a single weakness to Dragon and Fairy. So most of the teams you go against will have a Dragon, Fairy, just because dragons are prominent in every team. So it is weak to them, but it will be a very good Pokemon, especially with the stats here. Sorry, these stats here, you will do very well with having Mega Garchomp in your team. When we're in raids, we are looking at 3099 CP for 100% IV and 3874. I don't know if these are for when they go back down to a normal, or whether this is a Mega Garchomp that has been taken down. So let's go back to the regular one, just in case they're different, which they are. So for 100% from a Mega, you're looking at 2264 for non-weather boosted, and also weather boosted 2830 for 100% IV. On that, let's just move back to Gallade. So sorry about the bit before. It looks like the 100% IVs for Gallade that isn't Mega will be 1767 For a non-weather boosted, and for a weather boosted 2,209. So let's move on to where Mega Garchomp sits in power tier on both Dragon and Ground. So this is the list currently of Dragon type Pokemon, and as you can see, it is third on the list, just behind Mega Rayquaza. So it is an insanely powerful Pokemon. Definitely worth raiding for. It will be a raid day according to the leak, so you will get so many free passes. Definitely go and do it. It will be worth a lot in any team you go up against, especially in raids. So definitely do that while you can. And also, if you do see any Shadow Garchomps as well, they're really good to look at as well. So let's move on to where it sits in the ground. So, as you can see right here, Mega Garchomp does sit second, just behind Primal Groudon. So this Pokemon is going to hit hard. This Pokemon is definitely going to be a valued member to the team on either a Dragon or a Ground type. Now, I use Primal Groudon and Groudon quite a lot, and I don't think their attacks are quick enough. In raids and stuff they are, but in PvP I find them so slow. So hopefully Mega Garchomp will fit the build better, meaning you can take it into a lot more master leads. And also, just for a quick one that I've just seen in, have you seen how high Great Tusk is? This is a new Paradox Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet, and it is 5th on this list. That is insane. When you look at what Pokemon it's beat Garchomp, Landorus, Arceus, Mega Steelix, Zygarde Complete. This Pokemon is going to be insane as well. I will start doing maybe some videos on Paradox Pokemon and where they should fit in the meta, so definitely keep an eye out for them videos in the future. And also, if you do enjoy this video, please leave a like on the video, comment down below what you're looking forward to with these two Pokemon, and if you are going to raid for them. And also, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you all in the next one.